Domo Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, woo, let me tell you, we had a big battle. Y'all know what time it is, people that's into boxing. Serhii Bohachuk versus Vergil Ortiz. All right, an epic battle, guys. Real, fight of the year type thing. Everybody stayed in the pocket like we said and just was throwing punches at each other with skill though. With skill, with some defense, but people was landing. Very good fight. We probably can agree on we don't like the outcome of the fight. Vergil Ortiz won in a split decision, a majority decision, and that fight should have either been a draw or Serhii Bohachuk should have won that fight because Serhii Bohachuk had two knockdowns. Round one, and I'm not sure when the other one was, 8, 9, or 10. Two knockdowns in the fight. And when you have two knockdowns in the fight, that means the other guy should have been dominated in the rest of the fight, and that just wasn't the case. Shades of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder won. We had two knockdowns in the fight, and everybody's thinking that they got a draw, and everybody's talking about the other guy should have won, and that he was dominating the rest of the fight, and that wasn't the case either. Sometimes in our haste of wanting someone to win, take the knockdowns out of the fight and just look at the fight, and it's an even fight. And Serhii Bohachuk and Vergil Ortiz was kind of an even fight. Like I say always, Ukraine brings the pain. It's plain, right? And they do. This is another Ukrainian fighter who we shouldn't forget. And the boxing messiah, Turki Alalshikh, right? I told you he's a messiah. But here's going to be another thing I told you. Banned in the USA, he'll be. Banned in the USA, he'll be. Right? Because they ain't going to like him in the USA because he's come straight up. And all of those narratives and things that we do in the USA, he ain't having it. Here's another example. He's like, Vergil Ortiz was talking about, he wants Terrence Crawford after the fight, which is, I just did a video about, which is new because you could have fought him 2 years ago when it was his mandatory. But okay. You wanted to fight him, but Turki Alalshikh is like, that fight deserves a rematch first. I know on my watch, Vergil Ortiz ain't getting no damn Terrence Crawford without rematching this guy. We're not going to just move on for Serhii Bohachuk. That's what we do in boxing. We the one we want to win, he can slip by, and then we just forget those other guys. And sometimes they fall into obscurity. It is. You want a couple of examples? Look at Jermaine Ortiz, right? You probably don't forgot the man. Two boxers that are very highly regarded in Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. Can we agree that they're highly regarded? Well, he beat both of them, basically. And I'm definitely going to say arguably, and he didn't get to fight neither one of those fights. And I'm telling you, for those who think he doesn't, go back and score the damn fights with Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. And regardless if you like Jermaine Ortiz or whoever you think he is, you're going to be hard-pressed to give Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez that damn fight. You see what I'm saying? He was in those fights, totally in obscurity right now. Probably wondering what he's going to fight at, right? And he could be total one of the tops. With two of those wins, where would he be right now? That's the kind of thing that we're talking about. What about Sandor Martin? Sandor Martin, right? He beat your boy, bad boy. What's my bad Mexican man do who, Mikey Garcia, right? Then came back and actually beat Teofimo Lopez too. You win those two fights, where are you right now? Right? You see what I'm saying? Sandor Martin. To another one, a guy called De Carolis. I keep mentioning him. He's an Italian guy who Germany had this guy called Feigenbutz, and they had another guy, I forget the other guy's name, two super middleweight guys that this guy basically beat, and they just kept cheating him. Right? De Carolis, Italian guy. He got about 13 losses now. But it's just the point. If he would have got those two wins over those two German guys, he would have been in the mix. Right? Wouldn't have happened. But Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz, De Carolis, Serhii Bohachuk. All hell to you guys. We ain't forgetting you. And Turki Alalshikh is the kind of guy who's like, no, let's get justice back into boxing. That fight there, if it's gonna be a fight of the year caliber candidate, if it's gonna be this and it's gonna be that, a fight that you can watch again and all that stuff, then damn it, it deserves a rematch. Especially if you go in here and mess with Terrence Crawford without a real title, too, because if you mess with Terrence Crawford, you're going to have a real title because he's on his way out. It's only significant fights. So, yeah, this fight deserves a rematch just because of Serhii Bohachuk. He deserves a rematch for that valiant effort. And matter of fact, most props to both of them. We ain't trying to diss Ortiz here. Both of these guys showed heart, skill, and a chin, for crying out loud. So much props to both of those guys, but come on, guys. We're going to have to get a rematch here. I agree with Turki Alalshikh on this one. What about you? Dome Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.